brushing her shoe there, trying to get a good consistent slide. And we saw the Women's Bowling Association, the Memphis Association earlier. I want to take a special minute. I really want to thank Helen Turner and Laura Matson on a personal note. They have worked so hard to get this tournament here, putting a lot of things together, dedicating their time, trying to coordinate their work and volunteer.
And Jeff Gatlin came to our stop in Fairview, into St. Louis, to see how we ran a tournament, so he could do the same thing here.
Tremendous people here, great week. Marianne in the 5th. 10-pin won't go. She said, good shot. Again, Kim, as you mentioned, still doing quite a bit of talking to herself.
And both players are much further left on the lane than they have been all week. So when you get further left, your carry percentage goes down for the strikes because you don't have that angle into the pocket like you do normally.
Marianne attempting to convert the 10-pin and has no problem. We'll step aside for a moment, but don't go away. The championship is on the line. It's Carolyn Dorin-Ballard in the lead. 199 to cash. Hold on the WIBC ABC Sport condition again to try and elevate the integrity of the sport. And Carolyn Dorin-Ballard with a huge break. And that blue dot's working that Kim asked her about, and I'm not talking about the old bowling ball.
Tell us about the blue dots.
That was supposed to be our secret. The blue dot. Well, before I came out on tour, I was reading the smut magazine, The Inquirer. And you know, they have that blue dot in there, and it always has a wonderful story about somebody who won $100,000 or won a new house. So I cut the blue dot out. I put it in my book, in my motorhome. It's been with me every week. And I also have a horseshoe that I keep in there too. So, oh my gosh, I hope everybody doesn't go out and buy the Inquirer.
Well, maybe they should, because it sure seems to be working for Carolyn Dorin-Ballard. Of course, as that plays, she leaves the 2-4-5. But while we were away, she doubled and was in the lead by 40 pins before that shot.
She got a Brooklyn strike on the lane 18. I think I'm going to be going out and getting myself an Inquirer.
I don't know if Carolyn was aided. Kim, I know you did. There were chiropractor on hand all week, Dr. Eric Novak, chiropractic physician. Want to thank him. And he had a partner out today as Carolyn covers the spare. Alan, this is a tough name, Arstikitis. He came out today, so we thank them for their help. Marianne DiRupo, meanwhile, trails by 17 pins, and she has not won a title since 1998. That was Tiki Lanes in 1998. That's the same location of her last show, which was last year at Tiki Lanes.
She's been willing those on the last few shots. A lot of self-talk there. She's going to let this one go. It's a great shot off her hand. Now it should flip. Again, we have that oil carrying down. Is it going to carry it? Oh, all those pins help it out there. I think she's got a blue dot in her pocket, too.
Blue ball, maybe that works, but there's a look at the score. Carolyn Dorin-Ballard still in the lead. Big strike, though, by Marianne DiRupo. She really needed to start striking in that 8th frame.
This is the time to do it. Lane 17, everybody's trouble lane tonight.
Still,
oh, it's falling.
She couldn't encourage it down, leaving the 2-5.
Now she tried to give this one a little more roll, a little more rotation to get it back. We could see that it just wasn't enough.
Just caught it. Now, had the rack knocked it down, it would have been respotted.
Right.
The rack cannot, if the rack hits it.
There's quite a space between those pins now.
There are. But she covers it up as Carolyn Dorin-Ballard gets ready to step up in the 9th frame. In what is a pretty impressive moment. You talked about the Tiger Woods. In relating it to women, let's call her the Kari Webb, who has just won the Grand Slam in golf. It's incredible what this lady's doing. Her last title last week, 7 shows out of 8.
every one of her wins is going to help ladies bowling, and that's what everyone needs to remember. It's not who's winning, it's the fact that she's out there doing it every week, and she's making that name for herself, getting all that press for us. That's what we need.
We absolutely do. And I know she wanted me to take a minute and extend her best wishes to Aunt Bert and to Dorin-Ballard Sr., both ill, and wanted to wish them well. And hi to her mom and dad, Marianne and Big G. Tough, long swing, tough to be away from the family, and this lady has handled it just great. I hope she's ready to step up and be that Tiger Woods or Kari Webb for bowling.
She gets a couple days off now to relax. We kind of recover from a little bit of mental fatigue she says she's been feeling the last couple of weeks, especially the end of this one by leading the tournament by so much. It's so nice to have somebody who's led by this much win the tournament again.
Well, the best Marianne DiRupo can shoot, if you're wondering the situation, would be 209. Carolyn Dorin-Ballard already basically has that beat.
You have to wonder what she's thinking about right now, because I'm sure she knows the score.
She's thinking, excuse me, but I know what she's thinking. She's thinking, Del, I just passed you in titles. 14 titles. Happy anniversary, honey. I beat you. And happy birthday, too, by the way, to Del Ballard. So Carolyn Dorin-Ballard just won her 4th title of 2001. Stay with us because we're going to talk to her. Don't go away. Bowling Congress, striving for 86 years to identify and fulfill the needs of women bowlers. By Travelodge Hotels, first with families, relax with Travelodge. And by PWBA.com, the official site for news and information about the Professional Women's Bowling Association. There's the champion of the Greater Memphis Open. Final score, 225 to 196.